Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. How's it going? We are we are here today to continue mysteries, except that I don't actually know where to start with the mysteries at the moment. Because we figured a lot of things out yesterday, but not like anywhere near all of it. Nulgar, you were here, but you gotta go AFK immediately because you never managed to get ready in time. No worries. Thanks for being here. But yeah, so I guess I should like try and recap what we learned yesterday, even just for myself, right? So we are on the Stranger, which is the unnamed as of yet races. I mean, like, I don't even know if we're ever gonna learn their name in the game because we can't read their text. So I don't know for sure. But I know that they are named out of the game. I just don't remember what that name is right now. Um, but yeah, I mean, I guess maybe the ship's log will name them or something. I don't know. We'll see. Um, anyway, we're on the Stranger, which is their little ring world slash space cylinder. Uh, that has that got the same signal from the Eye of the Universe that the Nomai did, which brought them here, the same as the Nomai, presumably on roughly the same time scale. So, like, theoretically, they showed up, like, what was it? I'm forgetting. Was it, like, 350,000 years since the rest of the Nomai heard from the Nomai clan that was in this solar system? I can't remember. But it was like at least 30,000. I don't even remember. It was a very large amount of time. So theoretically, this has been in the solar system like almost as long, if not as long, as the Nomai. So I don't really know if that's going to be relevant or not, but it might be. Definitely no one left alive on there, but no corpses aside from the ones powering the scary dream towers that power something that is weird and lasery and looks vaguely like a reaper ish. Nomai was around 300,000 years ago, if you don't misremember. Thank you, Nalgar. Okay, so then my first guess there was pretty close. Yeah, I remembered 300, so that makes sense. Now you're really okay for a few minutes. Okay, cool. So there's 3 towers, and one of them is missing a sacrifice and an artifact. We know where to get an artifact. We know how to loop around and get over the dam. We know that the dam breaks at a certain point in the loop. We don't know why yet. We have discovered a quick access route from the shuttle bay thing or up onto the dam. So that's interesting. I don't know. I feel like we're definitely going to need that for like the final run once we actually figure out what the hell we're supposed to be doing. Because yeah, I don't know. I have a strong feeling. So it's good to know that that's there. There's a bunch of like creepy viewing stations and stuff. A lot of the story reels are burned. If we go into the bell, we can get into this weird submerged lake thing that to me just looks like the dream world, wherein you light your artifact, which is something that we clearly need to do, but I don't know how to get out of there because I don't have the codes for the tower thingies. And there's the thing with the stuff trapped inside of it, and we hit the thing and it showed us a vision and like cracked up. I don't know, man. So like, yeah, I don't really know what it's powering, or like, I don't know. I feel like they wanted to destroy the Eye of the Universe because like they saw that it was going to remake the universe, and so that would, mean they all die. And they didn't, want that. I guess they missed the memo about the 300,300 years later, so it was gonna happen anyway. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what their goal is. Like, it can't be that simple. There's obviously more going on, but I wouldn't be completely surprised if that's like the goal. Um, there's some weird shit that happens at a certain point in the loop, and I feel like it might be when the sun actually starts to go. But I mean, I guess the beginning of the loop is kind of when it like starts to go. But yeah, there's like this weird shield that goes up on one side of the cylinder, and then there's a big rumbly bang, which presumably is what causes the dam to break eventually. But I don't know what either of those things are or why they're happening yet. We found a sneaky little entrance to building that has a locky thingamabob on it, and I have literally no idea how to find the code for that yet either. God, there's so much going on, and I understand so very little of it. Okay. What am I'm definitely forgetting something that we've discovered. I guess I didn't really finish the whole explaining their timeline, did I? Because, yeah, I got distracted on the tangent of how long it's been since they got there. But yes, they got the same signal from the eye that the Nomai did, showed up here, found out what it was going to do, and then got homesick and or built a thing to do something, and then something Dreamland, a bunch of them die for some reason to power thing that does we don't know what. That's about where we're at, which, you know, is great. We know exactly what's going on. Perfect path. So, like, I don't know. I guess last time we ended on getting into that building with the lock thing, and then it looped around to a building that we'd already been in. And I think I still have to go the long way to get there, though. The first time, because I think the door only opens from the one side. So, like, I guess we should go there, but, like, it linked back up to a place that we already poked around. But I guess I'm going to not grab the artifact this time first, because to get through the ghost matter, I either have to have the signal scope out, which means no artifact, or be lucky. So we're not going to rely on that second option. I don't know. So I guess that's where we're starting. But I don't know how long that is going to occupy us, because I don't know what to do with it. Oh, also I got a haircut yesterday. Finally. Freedom. Anyway. I did say, I promised to myself, really. Anyway, what am I doing? Okay, let's turn the sound on and hop over here and load it in, because why not, you know? Right. So, we did check the ship log before we turned things off yesterday, but I kind of forget what the last things we discovered actually were as far as the ship's log is concerned. Okay, maybe it kind of like saved that I looked at it already, or okay, what did we... Found a projection showing the stranger's current trajectory and the sun's predicted supernova radius. Did I read that last time? I don't know that I did. What did that look like, though? Because, like, I guess the way that the loop ends when you're on the stranger, that means that it's out of that radius, right? Which, like, would make sense that they would park it outside of that radius. But I don't remember seeing that, so that's interesting. Hey, it's the quantum moon. Cool. Where, why did I... What am I doing? Rian, you think that's the room you opened with that combination? You might have missed stuff. But I opened that room like a long time ago. I thought that was the other projection. I think the yeah, so it says reservoir, which could be either of those things, but I think the one it's talking about is the one I found in the dam. I might be wrong, but I think that's where that was. I don't remember seeing it. But that's my guess, and I mean, we'll probably run into it again. I forgot to mark it, but now we are good to go. Let's go. So yeah, I don't really know. I feel like I'm at one of those points where I don't have a lot of ideas and I might end up wandering around aimlessly for a while before I figure out the next little aha, I need to go there moments, right? But I also know that there's I mean, I'm pretty sure there's just places I haven't been in here yet. So I don't know. Just really stupid in terms of the gravity, but like look, it brings you in at a weird angle. I don't know what you want me to do. But okay, so I could go up the shortcut, but I don't actually want to be at the top of the dam right now. So I'm just gonna oops. Aw, come on. Sometimes I'm not very good at stopping these at the right spot. There we go. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm going just back to the well, that, I guess. Actually. And, we'll see where we go from there, right? So, that was great. I did a good job. I'm so proud of myself. Aren't you? Alright, little buddy, let's go. Try that again. So yeah, I'm, again, as we are well aware, I am very good at boat. Extremely good at boat, even, you could say. I do like the we're on an adventure music, while you are on a raft. It's fun. I like it a lot. Yeah, we're just gonna go around the long way. Well, I mean, it's not really the long way, I guess. The around way to get to the other thing. Why are we... Come on, that was totally not... That was not as bad as you're saying it is, game. Lies. My steering is just fine, thank you. But we do need to time this right. Come on. There we go. Alright, because it's really easy to miss that. I mean, like, it's not super hard to catch, but it is easy to miss. I am also not great at aiming at these, but we always get there in the end, so that's what matters. Alright, reaching the hidden gorge is good boating. I mean, thanks. In that regard, yeah, I mean, I will appreciate it. I'll take the compliment. I might not be super competent at brain, but am okay at boat. Whoop. I don't remember which way is the best way to get over there. I think it's just this way, right? I mean, I didn't mean to bounce off of that. That was low-key concerning, but we're good. But also, like, so there's no... I don't know, it's just interesting. Like, the fact that there are no corpses, aside from the ones that were clearly meant to be corpses, which is a weird thing to say, but you know. But like that has to mean something because the Nomai corpses are all over the place. So obviously, like they would put them there if they were supposed to be there, right? It's not like a missing detail; it's a choice. I just like one piece of hair is driving me nuts. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like I don't think there's like anything sneaking around back here, but like I'm curious. I don't know. But yeah, where did they go, right? Like what did they do? Did they manage to go home or something? Or I don't know. I don't know. Right? Do you know? I don't know. I hate the light activated doors. Oof. Just in the sense they really hated it after the fact, didn't they? The only reason I hate the light activated doors is that, like, you know, I just also want the lights on. Or to be able to see. And, you know, that's harder when you have to turn your flashlight off to not have the door be closed. So, yeah. And this is where the artifact is. So, like... Okay, so that's the weird, creepy shield thing. And, okay, yeah, the green things do extend there, which is, like, duh. I knew that. So, like, I don't know. Is the big rumble just them finishing and, like, something goes wrong as far as the dam? I don't know. It's just interesting. I, like, in the back of my head, I knew that the green things only showed up after the fact, but I was being weird about it, to myself for some reason. So good to have that confirmed. But yeah, like, there's nothing that we haven't seen here, which, like, I don't get. But there's clearly more going on, right? Like... I don't remember what that one says. Keep thinking that thought, not now, just in general. Which thought, friend? About the shields and thunking into place and breaking shit? Is that the one we're talking about at this particular moment? So, like, I know that we've looked at this before. I know that we have. I'll get it back. I mean, okay. It's not like I forget what I was talking about. I just don't know which one you're telling me is right. And so, yeah, like, this is in, like, the sleepy underwater, I guess, question mark place. But those are all unlit. Like, it doesn't, like, I don't, like, there's no hint of the combination for this, is there? Like, is it... Because there's those... So the symbols on... Is it a shield? I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely not convinced that it's a shield, but, like, I mean, like... We were also talking about, like, solar sails, which I guess is what those could also be. So, like, again, is this something that's being triggered by the Ashwin Project and the supernova? Probably. Like, are they using it to get back home? But, like, why couldn't they get back home if that was the thing? And, like... So, yeah, like, that would make sense. That, like, I feel like it's... I mean, it's not obvious, but it's pretty likely that it is the supernova and etc. triggering this, because that's what triggers everything in this solar system in this time loop, because it's just what it is. It's okay, I'm thinking too far. Sure. But like, I mean, I don't know. I guess it could have initialized before the loop started, but like, I don't know. But anyway, what I was thinking about is, so the combinations have all of these symbols, but then it's also got like the phases of the moon kind of thing. So like, am I supposed to be learning something from the overlap of these? But then like, the first one is just that phase, except for, I don't know, man. Like, the beginning was good, then I got into too complex reasoning. That's fair.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Thanks, friend. I mean, should I go back to nappy time and try that theory in one way or another? But also then, like, where would I even begin to find the combination for the one that's back here? Like, what do I do with you? What do I do with you? Nappy time sounds good. Yeah, I mean, like, I want to be able to do something with this, and I don't even know where to look. And, like, I probably do, because that's how this freaking game works. Sorry, I don't want to close the door, and it's annoying, so. But if we're going to nappy time, we definitely want to bring our artifact. We might even have to bring our artifact. Do I want to risk that jump? I mean, there is... Oh, yeah. It's fine. Oop. Nice. So, yeah, that's... okay. So, yeah, the bell is easy enough to get to from here. Okay. I guess we'll do that, because I don't know what else to do right now, so that's fine. Hey, I totally didn't hit that. That's a lie. I think that's a lie. I don't even know if this is like the most efficient place to... Oh god. Too far. Too far. Too far. I mean, I guess it just makes sense to pick the boat up, because why not? And then it'll still be here even after the damn race, I guess. I absolutely fucking hate that I have to swim to get into this thing. And, like, one day there is gonna be a monster in here or something. Like, I know that that's not how this game works, but, like, I'm scared. So, yeah, big scaredy weenie face, that's me. I don't know. I don't know. See, like, I don't know why the ship log is, like, found this underground lake or whatever, 'cause, like, no you didn't. You traveled to another fucking realm. Like, what do you think this is? I go to bed and I just, you know, somehow end up under the water. Like, I don't know. It's weird, man. I don't get it. But it's fine. I guess I'll just live with it, but also my own headcanon. Like, I mean, I guess, like, I get that this lets me down now, but, like, it wasn't... This elevator wasn't here before. What are you on? Oh, man. Light all the candles. Because I like to light the candles. I like when it's less dark and spooky. Why the water gotta be all weird and bubbly? Yeah, I do like that you can apparently light candles from vast distances. Wait a minute. Is that a relevant skill? Probably not. Like, how do I even... Wait a minute. Can I doubt it, but can I... No. I had hope, okay? I was like, can I light the boat? Okay. So. So would that be this then? I don't know what I'm doing. It's just a guess here. 1, 2, So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that would be 5. So, Oh, and then this is only half. I mean, this obviously isn't it. You? Oh, that was the dam breaking. Okay. I was like, what did I do? Okay, so that's clearly not. And that makes... I mean, I guess that's not the first time I've heard super creepy whispery noises in here before. This is definitely where the horror happens, right? Like down here? This is where the nightmares are? Is this where all the corpses and or people are? Like, ugh, scary. Why am I back here? You said nappy time sounds good. I don't know. I was testing out a theory as far as the symbols and like what they could mean, but like I didn't realize that there were only 3 phases of the moon things here, so I don't know. Hey Fred, how's it going? Welcome on in. Hope your work day is doing pretty good. And happy Thursday, we're almost there. I don't know where else to go also. That is also the problem. Do I want to die in the water to get back to whatever, or on the scary, terrifying bridge? The scarifying bridge is maybe less fun. Yeah, like, I don't know. The only thing that I've found that the concealment does is, you know, the bridge. Oop. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Does it mean anything that there was shallow enough to walk on for a minute there? Fred, work is going good but busy. That's half good. I'll take it. Hopefully that means that tomorrow will be more chill, but you know, it is Labor Day weekend, so maybe not. So where do I go? I need to figure out where I'm going. Because I haven't learned anything in this loop yet. And that sucks. But yeah, like I definitely need to do something in there to get this fucking thing lit. Otherwise, I can't do anything with it, right? So... I mean, I guess this technically counts as still being here. Is it gonna be a pain in the ass to get out of here? No! Alright, we're good. Cause yeah, we looked over there last time. We got a reel. It was mostly burned. Didn't tell us a lot. Is there anything else that's like better to go look at after? Like, have we gone in here? I don't know. Maybe we haven't. And if we haven't, maybe we should. Okay, so like if I leave you here, you're gonna stay, right? Nope. Nope, nope, you're not. Hey, stop that. Yeah, go that way. Come on, I just want you to stay. I just want you to stay put. I want to still have a boat after this. Come on. Ah, fuck, whatever. This might be the place that we've been in before. I don't even know. If it's not, I think maybe this is a come before the water one, maybe? What's this? What is? Let me rotate it. Hey. Why can't I? Why is this difficult? Okay, so it just doesn't work. Keeps wanting to drag me up even though I was like pushing down, which was weird. Okay, so that's useless. And again, I don't actually know if we've been in here or not. Doesn't no, nothing left under there. Yeah, okay, I don't know. I guess I had to give it a shot, but... Okay, well, we got a raft back, so that's something. That... I do think... Like, where do we come in? Is it over... Like, I think maybe we haven't actually been in there. But I'm not positive, and I don't, like, want to waste a ton of time on it if we have. Like, is that... Like, because that's where you come in originally, right? So... Get out of my way thing. You'll be lurking and popping in and out. You know how that goes. I do, Fred. No worries. Do what you gotta do. I'm just trying to decide if I should stop off here or not. Maybe? But maybe not. I don't know if I still have anything to learn here. I mean, obviously I have stuff to do in the tower. I mean... I guess we haven't... Have we actually been in there with the artifact yet? I don't know if we have. I don't know that anything is gonna happen because it's not lit, but... Suppose it's worth checking. Whoop. Smash. You. Yeah. And yeah, like, I'm not really expecting this to do anything, but fingers crossed, you know? God, I hate it. I hate it. It's creepy. It's creepy, and I don't like it here, because I know exactly what we're about to do. Well, see. So yeah, like, it's not gonna work, right? Or is it? Like, can I, wait a minute, can I doze off here too? Is that, oh my god, am I dumb? Is that the secret? It is the secret, I'm an idiot! Duh! Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. Alright. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, so this is where it's gonna get scary, isn't it? You missed me actually deciding to go into here and doze off. And so yeah, is this about to get really scary? No! 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 Oh god, where am I? I mean, I know I'm in the water, in the thing, but... Oh, no! Oh, complete with the corpses! Oh, I hate it. I hate it here. Oh. Okay, well, we wasted most of that loop, I guess. God, we've done a whole loop already? Yeah, oops, too late indeed. But whatever. I mean, I guess that's for the best if we, like, wouldn't have learned a lot in that time, but... I can't believe it took me this long to figure out between, like, that I could do it in the bell and then also here. I knew there were fires here. Why am I an idiot? Oh, man. I mean... Oh. I feel like there's not much point in waiting around, and I can't even run and try and get as much data as possible in there because it's wet now, so... I guess, first order of business, go grab artifact, go get back to Round Tower. Cool. Cool. Ah! I'm scared. I'm scared in anticipation of being scared. Also, Nulgar, I feel like, you'll know when it gets scary is so vague, and also, duh, I'll be scared. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna be scared before that. I don't think that gave me, like, I don't think we got literally any new ship log entries on that one. Which, I mean, shit happens, I guess. We did not. We did not. So River Lowlands and Hidden Gorge, we definitely still have stuff in, but we don't have more stuff kicking around the reservoir. So I don't know, like that building I was just talking about. Oh, maybe we could, ooh, I don't know how far away it is from the dam. It might be really difficult to get over there after the dam drops us on the other side, but if we can get there on the way, we might as well do that and just check that out, make sure that it's, you know, a thing. She's getting closer. Elaine, hey, how's it going? Happy Thursday. We're almost there. I mean, this weekend is actually not gonna be my favorite thing, to be honest, but it's fine. It's still the weekend. Weekend still has its perks. I'm actually probably gonna end up working, but that's fine. I'm not that mad about it. And I mean, hey, Elaine, you missed the trial loop. We learned nothing. Except that I'm dumb and that it takes me forever to make really obvious connections. Yay, we're just dooting along. And yeah, we're gonna be upside down, and you know what? I don't care. Nailed it! Honestly, don't care about repairing that. Too much time. Not enough reason to bother with that. I mean, I guess we could also plan to go up the sneaky spot. And get to the other side, like that over there that way, but I mean, if we can do it easy enough this time, we might as well, so. Okay. No, I always get a little hung up on that because I'm trying desperately not to get picked up by that one. Okay. Still don't, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I only really figure out what to do with that building with the green fire symbol once I can unlock the combination thing. Oof, them rapids got rough there. Okay, I don't like how far we're drifting. Hey, my fun music stopped. Oh, no, here we go again. It thought we were about to land, but we're not. We must continue. Also, is there something in that middle path? Have I gotten it already? Is there... I don't know. I don't remember what that little space looks like right now. We'll have to think about it later. Hey. We did it! Hooray. Alright, such pretty music, though. Yeah, well, crash to you too. The crashing is to slow us down. It's working as intended. Did it on purpose. Yeah. Elaine, you're doing pretty good. Milo has forgiven you for now, although you're gonna have to take him back to the vet next month. Yeah, I saw that. I'm sorry to hear that things aren't sorted yet. But I mean, at least it's another month, I guess. I don't know. But I'm glad that he's forgiven you. It is for his own good, even if he doesn't know it. But, I mean, that doesn't make it any less upsetting. So. Pabu made himself bleed. trying to claw his way out of the cage when I moved, because it was only like a 50-ish minute drive too, which I mean, like, isn't nothing. And this goat is in the hazard apparently. Like, it's not nothing, but it's also not the world's longest car ride, but he just was not having it, and it was just awful to watch. And like, why did I go this way? I didn't have to go this way. I'm an idiot. Like, this is actually much longer. Why did I do this? I wasn't thinking. It's just still working on the plan from fucking last time. They say it isn't that uncommon, but it still hurts that you can't explain to them. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, he'll be okay. It's part of it, I guess. But it's still awful to deal with. And you know, it's hurtful and upsetting to them, and you don't want that, but they also need, you know, vet care. So, look at me go! I'm a wizard! Onward! Oh my god, I was fully expecting to thwack that. I'm very impressed. But yeah, especially like with Pabu pulling that when I moved. Oh, it just felt awful. Just the worst. Alright. The music just did a thing. And I don't know what to think about it. Does it always do that? I don't know. I don't know that it does. Okay, I think, yeah, okay, we haven't been over there. And I think that we can get there. Pretty sure. Pretty sure of my conclusions there. Okay, yeah, we're good, we're good. And we still have a while, I think. Am I gonna have to let this go? Maybe. Ugh, this might be a bad decision. This might be a bad use of time. I don't know. Ugh, the dam. The dam! But there was a boat drop in here, wasn't there? Is there still one? Yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, where does this go? Oh god, I really should have turned the fucking light off again. Oh, no, this is the way we come in. God damn it, I'm just dumb. Alright, well. Now I feel stupid. It's fine. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, that's frustrating. I don't know why I thought that was like new. But that's whatever. Live and learn. It was a waste of time. I really thought that was a different place, but we're good. Okay. It's fine. No, I don't actually want to get up there. Please don't make me. Don't pick me up. I don't want you to pick me up. Alright, okay. We're getting there. Always with the rapids. Okay, and I do want to stop here this time instead of going around. Oh, look at that steering! Oh, for once I nailed it without a crash. Look at me go. Okay. Oh, dam's not doing great, but we'll be alright. For a while at least. Yeah, so I guess, okay. No, I remember that now. That makes sense. But okay, so there's definitely still something going on down there. Presumably the Ghost Matter house. That has something I don't know about yet. Also, I hate this. I know what I'm about to do, and I hate it. And like you said, it's not even the scary part, maybe. But also, I don't know how far away from the scary part you think it is, and also, I'm a weenie, and I'm scared. So, oh. Oh. So I just realized that this whole time I could have just taken this artifact into the tower with fire that's in the same place that I picked it up. But presumably I need to do this in all of them, right? Because they're all the towers. Right? So it's fine. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, it's okay though. I'm scared. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so uncomfortable. Oh god. I'm scared. I don't like it. I don't like it here. It's scary. And there's no music. Just a low howling and weird noises. I don't know, man. I don't know if we're gonna have to reduce frights or not. Okay, where am I in comparison to the thingy? Do I want to go in there? Do I want to go that way? Do I want to run away because I am afraid? Reduced price doesn't affect this part. I mean, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Those weren't my footsteps! Ooh. I mean, okay, so this, like, it makes sense that their planet's up there, I guess, because this is, like, their dream of home, I guess? This part is just spoopy. Yeah, I mean... Okay, so there's, like, a staircase into that, which is freaky. Okay, that's the dam, right? Yep. Okay. Like you said, you know it when it gets scary. Well, fine. It grabbed me! It did scary grabber hand! But okay. Oh, everything go a widow tilty. See how, like, bullshit this is underground or whatever. Like, I'm in the tower. It just tilted. Like, this is spoopy dreamland. very intuitive usage about like the creepy hand thing or the yeah. I assume you mean the creepy hand thing, in which case, yes, I concur. Oh god, I don't like heading off into the dark. Ah, ugh. Like it's cool, but it's unsettling. Okay, so did that, hello? What do I do with that? Hello? Do I need to open that from, like, the other side or something? Is there's not even a way back? Okay, so there's gotta be something then. No light? All the light? What do you want from me? Huh. Okay, it's just water moving. So it's just that one building that had someone following me around. Okay, that's a ladder. Musical cues. How do I get through this? Is this even a door? Boop. And a boop. And a boop. How do I get off of here without just jumping? Into water. Is that just the option? Like, I guess? Whoop. I don't know what I'm supposed to do instead. Hate that I have to go all the way up and out again, but that's fine, I guess. Still freaky. Still don't love it. But at least I know I'm not gonna get murdered in this part. And I guess I should try going this way, which, I mean, like, okay, so that's the door, right? So, like, that's kind of what I figured, was that it looped around the whole way, so, like... Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. Oh, it's upsetting. Oh, I don't like it though. I really don't like it. I don't even know how to like get down there. Can I mean, I guess, could I just jump? Is that... Okay, there's... Can I light those? Okay, so I could... Whoop! I mean, this is gonna hurt. Oh! Apparently there's also alarms there. So that's interesting. Oh god, like... Or is the creepy person walking around the missing guy? Does that even... That doesn't make sense though. I'm just wondering if the fact that this one isn't complete, is that hampering this? Do I need to go to another one? Is there any point in doing that? Should I keep poking around this one a little bit? Probably? Like, have I even gotten anything that is a ship's log entry? I don't even know. But okay, can't jump down there. For one, because crunchy, and for two, because angry alarm sentinel man. Upsetting guy walking around you noises happen there and there for sure. Stick around, more to find here even without other info. That's good. Yeah, okay, so I did light those. That's the symbol for the tower, which makes lots of sense. There's an elevator there, but I don't know how to call it down. Do I have to, like, do that in the overworld or something? Like, I don't know how many, what kind of changes actually stick. Okay, I don't know. I guess I was wondering if there was a hand thing I could point at over there. Apparently not. Creepy caves. There wasn't a way that I could go up over there, was there? Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, it's the worst. It's the worst and I hate it. Ugh. Yeah, yep. I, like, the first few footsteps that I heard, I was like, no. That's not, that's just me. That's definitely not utterly horrifying. No! I just... Oh, okay. So... Shit, because I finally found something that might have told me something, and then I immediately lost it. So that's a bummer. And I guess it doesn't hurt to just take the, like, we don't need to meditate right away, because, like, I can just sit here and think for a minute. I guess I should probably just go to the second tower where you pick up the artifact to start with on the next loop. But clearly I was about to walk into something which maybe is where the combination I need was. I don't know. I forget which tower is which in terms of the loopy circle-y things, but I think it's just like 1, 2, wait, that's 2. Where's the other one? Oh, the other one is back there, so presumably that is 1, this is 2, that's 3. I guess we could have stopped off here too. Literally went for the farthest one, didn't I? Yeah. Made very good decisions this loop. Actually, this entire hour that we've been playing so far, really, I've been making great decisions. Ah, man. Okay. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, definitely. I don't know if where I was about to go was the only other place that I could get to in there so far. Or not. Guess we'll have to find out. There she comes. Hello, Supernova. Like, I guess I was still technically expanding, but I have to assume that the stranger is out of the radius. Right? I don't know. That is, like, what happens when you are out of range of the supernova, though, so... Have to assume. Can you repeat your hint from yesterday? I might get it today. Yeah, I know. I've been thinking about your meddling with the right matters to talk to ghosts. So sure, but fucking how? Ugh, I don't. Fine. Do you want me to poke around the lowlands first this time? Fine. I will poke around the damn lowlands first. Which might not even be the part you're steering me towards, but... Fine. Doop doop doo 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 doo. Okay, we did learn something. That is good. A secluded village nestled within a cove. A candlelit tower sits atop a nearby island. Yeah. Definitely more to explore there. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Okay. The stranger is on her way, and so are we. Whee! Ah! Hey, look! It's the gravitationally lensed galaxy slash star, but probably galaxy. That's the one. I found it. Anyway. Boss Inc. may attention may dwindle or will, cause raid boss. That took me a second, but good luck, friend. I get you. And then this is this peaceful Outer Wilds music, and then we get all to the scary things. Ooh, oh no, that's not. That's not quite what I was going for, but you know, we didn't actually crash, so. Dunk. I do love that pretty much no matter which way you land this ship, it just kind of like tips and ends up on its feet. Like, excellent work. Me very good English. Yeah, you sure are, friend. It took me a second to parse, but it definitely sounded like I'm about to go fight a boss, attempting to type thingamabob vibes. So no worries. I guess I should have known that is the place you come in because it's like right here. Anyway, like, you know, right here as in the other place that you come in. Oh right, that's right. I forgot. I was gonna do this first. Back up onto the beach you go. Also, what's with the... Okay, so this is a weird 4G thing. Oops. Yep, I know. It's just a blob over there. And I don't know why I decided, meh, I'll deal with this later yesterday, but I did, so, well, now is later, so. Okay, so the door is filled with the shit, which I guess means I mean, I guess I could just launch it through there. Oh, okay, that's weird. Okay, Is this too big? I feel like I'm not supposed to get it in this way. I guess there's a hole underneath it, which I should be aiming for instead. I guess I can also just get in this way, so that would be probably smarter. Whoop! Okay, so, whoop. Hey! Interesting! Interesting. Not you. So the artifacts are made... The artifacts are made with ghost matter? I mean, that makes sense, I think. But does that fuck with my timeline? Like, did they survive ghost matter and then figure this out, or did they only get here when the Nomai were dead? Which actually, I guess, would make sense, because you think that they would have interacted with the Nomai in some way if they were here at the same time. Or at least they might have. Or the Nomai would have noticed them or something. Well, that is a development, is what that is. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna do this. I do not know if we, okay, I just gotta, boat's back over there. Yeah, I should be able to do. Alright, did it. Okay. So now I guess we will go to the closest one here, because why not? But that is very good to know that there is also a closer place to get an artifact, but like, oh. That is... I literally could have just got to. Because this is also a fairly effective way to get over there, I think, so... Alright, oh, boy. Yeah, I don't know why. That sign seems backwards, and that confuses me. And yeah, okay, there isn't any particular reason to... Yeah, okay. Oh, man. I'm still trying to figure out what the implications of them using ghost matter are. So, like, that certainly lends credence to the idea that I am not, in fact, in a different space, but in an overlapping scary space. Is it gonna be scary now? Because I'm gonna go into a room that's intact with all of them. I'm worried. Okay, no, they're gone. Okay. 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 I'm fine. Everything is fine. I'm not scared. You're scared. So beautiful. Is it a gas giant, I guess? That would definitely make sense how and why they're on the moon of the planet, you know? Okay, so the creepy, unsettling noise is definitely closer here. Don't love that. Oh. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Let me think about that one for a second. So, this is clearly the thing in the vision / reels, whatever. So, I guess we're trying to ultimately extinguish all of them? Question mark? So I don't know what that will result in. If and when we do that. But does that mean I'm relatively close to the bell area? I mean, I guess that would kind of make sense. I still think there's like more ways to go, I think, than I think I could have gone in the other direction as well. I'm sorry, I'm being an absolute coward. Just like, let me see the distant thing first. I don't trust you. I do not like the whole isolated in the dark vibe here. Where am I going even? Huh. Okay, I am scared and afeared and don't like it. I don't know where I'm going, and I walked past those stairs, and I don't know if that was a good idea or not. And I don't know what that sound was. I hate it here. I mean, it's weird because it's actually really beautiful, but also I am terrified. Just very scared. Not yet, I guess. It'll get worse. Okay, so I don't know. I guess I assumed that was going somewhere and then it kind of didn't. Anything over here? No? Okay, that's just the other side of where we just were, I think. I don't know if I'm expecting a jump scare at some point or not. I feel like I haven't activated or deactivated anything significant enough yet. But yeah, I guess we didn't actually go up here. So, like, what actually happens to this if I extinguish it? Like, I don't know. I feel like if anything's gonna trigger monsters, though. And, like, I don't know if monsters is what we're dealing with here, right? Oh. Okay, but I can't get down there to do that one? Which I guess is that, probably? What's with the creepy observation chair, man? What's up with that? So, like, is there... I guess there might be... Oh, do I have to put this one out and then that one? Maybe? I don't know what I'm about to do. I don't know, man. Okay, that was the dam. Okay, I couldn't remember. Can I even get out of this? I mean, I guess, but like, okay, so this one, not great for longevity of exploring. Kind of my bad for wasting a bunch of time faffing around. It's fine. We learned some things. Don't know. Ooh. unclear on how to proceed with this in future. No, no, no. Please no. Can I please? Thank you. Can we be free? No? Is it just... Come on. Come on. Can you let me up, please? Oh my god. I hate water in this game. It sucks. Just fighting the current. Just want a boat, man. Okay, here. There we go. Problem solved. Another boat comes along eventually. I guess we should go back here because it's right here and we already kind of know where we're going. Oh, come on. Ugh. Well, it'll do. Even if we have now abandoned our boat again, which, whatever. It's not really my fault the last one got abandoned, in fairness. That was the dam's fault. That damn, you know? But yeah, you know, the whole everything activates in darkness thing is, I mean, well, or light, I guess, but yeah, creepy, unsettling, man. Also, why do I need to open my helmet to go to sleep? I feel like that's a bad plan in terms of the gasping for air as soon as this fucking thing falls over, which it will. Come on, light up. There they are. Lights. So I had gone through the scary building with the stompy boy. Oh god, I hate it so much. I hate it! Like, the fact that you can, like, still hear it for a little bit after you leave the building, too. Ugh, it's just the worst. Okay, so here's where we were going when we were so rudely killed. Well, not exactly killed, but you know what I mean. Whoop. Check your corners. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Once I'm past it, we're okay. Okay, interesting. I mean, I guess the idea is that this only goes in two directions. Oh, and this is all scary and burned? Okay. What is that? What is it? What is? Oh. Is that where I came in? Is okay. Is there, what else, what is the point of coming over here? What else can I do? Hello? Like something's lit over there, but I don't know how to unlight that. Okay, oh, this isn't a place that I've been. Okay. Oh, okay. We're at the bottom of it. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm being like very quiet. I'm just like freaking out a little. Also, okay, so I'm not freaking out. But so I don't know if we're on the level of the creepy stompy guy now or not. And I'm scared. Also we are going to get dunked shortly, and I think that we are on that level, but I don't know if we're at that building. Okay, and I don't... There's no way back if I take that hand. I could theoretically jump over this. No! 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 Okay, well, alright, we tried. I mean, at least I'm getting good at getting out of there after the fact, right? Sure. But then the problem is, like, it's not even worth trying to get to the other one, which, you know, is still intact because the music starts, right? Okay, so we learned that the doors open when you extinguish the thing. And so I guess that isn't... I guess those aren't the ones that control the seals necessarily, but they are just that mechanic or whatever, that type of thing. So we could go right to the nearby one again, I guess. Yeah. I guess that makes sense to continue through there. Because we did figure something out until it flooded, and then, you know. Not entirely sure that once that one floods, if we're still there, which we probably will be, I don't know if I'm gonna go back to the central one, or, like, this one or not. Like, maybe, but I'm still a little confused about where I was, so it might be worth just, like, checking out that one. You know? I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. That's where I'm thinking at the moment. Yeah. Also, I don't know what to expect in terms of how long this is going to take us. I guess it kind of depends on what we figure out in the next couple loops. I might make it a little bit of a shorter stream today just so that we still have enough content for Sunday, but on the other hand, I don't know how much is left, so I don't want to end up with, like, Sunday content and then some, right? At least not if I'm cutting this stream short, right? So, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Yeah. So much glowy artifact time. Very interesting. And yes, we definitely have at least another couple ship logs updates that may or may not give us some insight in the way that they are summarized. Doop doop doo 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 doop doo 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 doo. Okay, so Shrouded Woodlands. So what did we learn about this? No, nope. Also not that. That one. I found the remains of a burned out building on the outskirts of the village. Yes. Yes, we did. A dense forest along the banks of a river. Great. That is extremely descriptive. Thank you. Okay, and we have discovered the final things in the river lowlands. I found several ornate metal artifacts inside a workshop surrounded by ghost matter. And yeah, stacked in a pile of ghost matter on a table also. Yeah, now it depends on how much I can achieve in the other world. By the way, what do I think it is? What do I think what is? The other world? I mean, the ghost realm, right? But no, I don't know. A shared dream? Yeah, I'm not really sure what to think of it. Like, it's definitely not... It's definitely not an underground lake, I can tell you that. Weave and dodge and accelerate. I'm so scared of the scary part. I don't know how scary it's gonna be or what kind of scary or if it's gonna be too much scary for me or not. And I feel like extinguishing these lights, like what we're about to go do, might be triggering some scary things, but I don't know. Perfectly upside down, delicious and tasty. Perfect. No. And a whoop. And a whoop. And a whoop. Bounce. I'm sorry, it's fun every single time. It's funny. I always think it's funny. I'm sorry. Yeah, still makes more sense to go out here than upstairs, I guess. At the moment. But yeah, definitely not an underground lake. I don't know. Like it's like it seems like a dream of the scary part will be heavily telegraphed. You actively have to trigger it and you will know that you triggered the scary part. Okay, well that is somewhat reassuring. But yeah, I don't know, it feels like kind of a shared dream of home kind of thing. Like it's obviously at least reminiscent of the moon that they used to live on. But what that actually means? I don't know. And like what they were actually trying to accomplish? Unclear. Splash! Yeah, no, we're fine. Well, that was easy peasy. Well, I was hoping it would work, and it didn't, but it's fine. We got there anyway. It's fine. This is gonna be rough. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. It's just all a little unsettling too, right? But, and I mean, like, a lot of that is because you can't read their text at this point, I think. Because you don't really know... Like, ultimately, the names of things were clues in a lot of ways, in a lot of places in the base game, and you don't get that, right? Like, the probe cannon gives you some pretty obvious information, even if, like, you can see it firing a probe and, like, guess what that is, right? So, yeah, I don't know. There's, yeah. It's interesting that you don't have names and labels for things. Okay. Feel like there's probably still something to do that way, but I don't know what. Oh boy. But I do appreciate knowing that, like, you have to trigger the scary thing, but you'll know that it's the scary thing, because, like, I trigger things all the time and don't necessarily know what I'm getting myself into, right? So that's good to know. I mean, like, I know that the creators of this game are not jerks for the sake of it. It's not, like, all about jump scaring you or something. But yeah. So, like, I don't even know how to get over there is the thing. Or, oh. Oh. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, there was noises. Scary singing. Scary singing. No light. Oh. Oh. Okay. That was scary. Where am I? Where am I going? We did a loopy-loop, but we're in the water? And yeah, now we're outside the burned building? What is happening? Where are we going? I'm trying not to, like, rush into things, you know? But there was some creepy singing there, defo. Oh, okay, this is the other cave, yeah. Okay, so, I mean, I guess I should really just be holding this so that I get through here before everything goes tits up, right? But also, I'm scared and just trying to stuff. Wait, oh, so is that... Am I supposed to stop there? Or not? Also, there was just a rumble thing, which I take to mean that the creepy shield thing is initiated. Well, it's not creepy, but the shield thing, the solar sails, the whatever it is. Okay. It's the bell thing. I don't know if I should have stopped at that little space or not. I don't even know if I could have. And, like, still stayed on this? So, wait a minute. Am I... Where? Like, am I supposed to get off now? Like, now what? Like, what happens? Was that a bad idea? Like, I don't know. Should I have done that already? Or, okay, I can summon it again? Yeah, okay, cool. I can. That's good to know. So I should have gotten off at the other place. Cool. Great. Probably should have just done it. But alright. Definitely missed something there. Oh, this is so interesting. I feel like there's these little realms that are connected, but at the same time, like, you're boating around. It's the same kind of thing. What is this? Huh, projector thingy. Okay, so that's the bell room. Oh, it's all the bell room from different angles. But, like, I'm not actually moving in the overworld right now. Presumably, right? Okay, so that didn't actually tell me anything. I can just look into... I mean, it kind of did. I can look into the overworld version of the bell, I think. I mean, the fire was there in both versions, so I'm not positive of that, but I'm pretty sure. And see what's going on there, but I do not currently understand how that is an asset. Still mad at myself for not stopping at the other thing. Is it? It's not there. Yeah, okay. Oop. Oh my god. Determined not to fuck it up, and then here we go. Am I an idiot? Yes. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. That was really cringe. And, you know, because this game is like, yeah, real-ish physics, it's like, no, you don't get to change the direction or speed of your jump mid-jump. Not really. I guess we're doing this again. Waiting to see how this goes. And then just, you know, can just walk onto it instead of being a gigantic idiot. That is an option, in fact. Okay. That's where the creepy singing is. I mean, I don't even know if it's singing. It's just creepy noises. So like, I don't think there's really, yeah, there's no place to stop here. You sadly missed how I died there. I just jumped past the raft and into the water because I'm an idiot. Like, I just wound up a jump before the raft came on because I was like, I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna miss it. And I should have just walked onto it instead of jumping because I went over it. So, don't mind me. Okay, so we must stop here now and see what secrets are here for us to discover. Okay. Fuck all, because there's an elevator, but it's all the way up there? Yeah, that's where we're at? Okay, great. Well, I guess I didn't miss anything then. Waste of time. But okay. Boop. And a boop. And a boop. Alright, so I have no idea how much time we have before the dam breaks. It's not a lot, I'm thinking. So we might not finish with our exploration, or at least our initial exploration in here first, or this time, but we'll see. I don't think there's anything over there. No. Yeah. Had to think about it, but we're good. I do like the don't steer, just go boat. Kind of nice. Some of the turns seem a little janky, but it works. No, the dam. The dam. Where are we going though? What's here? No. Wait. Was that noise the water? Or something else? Because it was back here. It was in this area of my hearing. And I have some concerns. Did I just... That is a bell. I should have known that was a bell this whole time. For some reason, it didn't occur to me that it was a bell. Like, I knew it was a device thing. Didn't realize it was a bell. I don't think I can make it that far back upstream to grab that boat. And that boat didn't get caught on a tree this time, so maybe this one will be fine. But it's gonna get to the rapids before I do, so this might get rough. Whee! Ow. Okay, well, I don't know what I expected, but... Okay, no, I would just like to jetpack, please. Thank you. No. Okay, well, and now we're down the wrong path, which is very annoying. Can I steer this way? Ugh. Why am I so bad at this sometimes? No, I just wanna go up. I just wanna not be here. Thank you. No. No, let me stay! I hate this fucking swimming system. Ugh! Okay. I did not like this on Giants Deep, and I do not like it now. Thank you very much. I don't want to deal with you right now. Oh my god, I was really expecting that to hurt. Is there gonna be another boat? Am I wasting all the time in the world? Because I do not know if I can get that from there to there. I mean, there's more boats coming, but they're all the way over there. I don't know if they're gonna swing by this way. Like you said, you don't count as not in the air for the boost recharge until you are fully in the water. I know! I know! I'm fully aware. Most of that was me waiting for it to equalize so that I could actually do something. And it's just annoying. I don't care if there's a way around it. It's annoying. So, yeah. I don't think I have time to do anything, really. What if one of those boats came this direction instead of going all the way over there, though? What if? But what if, though? Okay, well... Huh? Okay. No, you! Directly this way! Directly this way! Directly this way! Okay, well, and then apparently you're fine. Yeah, well, eat my shorts, stupid boat. You're not the one I got, so... Really? Really? I did nail that jump though. Yes, thank you for appreciating that. I still feel like I'm not gonna have any time because I just wasted so much time trying to get on a stupid boat, but whatever, it is what it is. And I'm not surprised that we didn't get to finish our exploration in there, on this loop, even though it's a tiny bit of a bummer. No. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Yeah, all right, we did it. So there's no... Okay, the boat stop does still work here. Technically. And even if it didn't, it doesn't really matter because we're just gonna get off the boat anyway. Whoop. I do like the jetpack in this game. I mean, to some degree. And like, I get what it is with the swimming. Like, it's the zero-G stuff translated into water, and it's very similar, but different enough that it drives me absolutely bonkers. Like, if you're just straight up underwater, it's not any worse than being in space, but like, the transition stuff is really annoying. Doop doop, doop 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 doop, doop 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 doop, doop doop doo 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 doo. I don't know what I'm doing. or why, but you know, we're having a good time, I think. So interesting that none of them are in here, but like the structure is still there. I don't know, it's interesting. Ugh. Just like that weird rattly noise. Dislike. Okay, so is there usually a bridge there that isn't there now the things are destroyed? Or is this piece always different? Because it's, you know, the landscape isn't stuck being exactly like what the building is. And they're like, I don't... Oh, cool. Okay, that was neat. I liked that. I did appreciate that. Yes. Very cool. Kind of strange, but very cool. These lights are very pretty. Still scared though. Yeah, because yeah, this definitely isn't even the same building that's... I have to assume that's an instrument. Also, didn't like that. Gonna be honest, not a fan. Oh no, the music. Ooh, pretty painting. Okay, you gotta go look at that from the other side, I guess. I do like just the really beautiful, gentle, muffled version of this song whilst you are asleep in the underworld. Well, underworld, you know what I mean. Okay. What is there to learn? Ooh. Okay, no slide reels. Just a slide reel rack, so I got excited, but no. Okay. Creakies. Creaky noises. Scary creaky noises. I think I can't jump down there, but that definitely looks like someone's looking at the slides to me and I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. Like, so I don't think that it's like necessarily alive, but like, where does the secret passage go? Is the secret passage like, I have to imagine that the whole you light the things up, all the lights go up because they're all the people standing with their artifacts down there, and then the secret door opens up. So like, what is that? Is that the physical entrance to this ghost world thing? Because that would kind of make sense, I think. It doesn't explain what's going on outside of the ship and whatever weird piece of technology the lasery thing is. But, it's a thought. But how could the guy that's missing have physically gotten in there if he slash she slash they, whatever, I don't know. Um, if they were needed to have the door be open in the first place. How did we end up with a missing chair? And what does it mean? And do I even need to take that place? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking maybe not. But at this point, I don't know. I don't know where this is going. I never know where anything is going in this game, which is good, but also like, damn it. Because it's gonna take probably another half hour to do another loop or whatever. I think I'm gonna take my break now as opposed to after that. Yeah, I will be right back. Okay, we are back, and that is good. And I need to unminimize the game before it will show up again. So, yeah, it's kind of nice. I was just thinking that, like, I haven't had a moment yet where I just have, like, literally no idea where to go. I was kind of there at the beginning. Well, no, I guess that counts. But, like, I think it's just because the scope of the expansion is, the DLC is smaller than the base game, which makes sense. But, yeah, it feels, I don't know, I feel a little bit less lost, which I guess is nice. But I like, which is not to say that I didn't still love the base game. I just felt like I needed more help. And yes, thank you, Nalgar, for confirming that all I need to do is fall asleep rather than, you know, take my place in the restraints, which I guess makes sense because you're still falling asleep. Like, it's just, you're not strapped in, which makes sense because you're not, like, going there for a long period of time anyway. Sorry, just trying to think. Okay, so what is a massive canyon that stretches into the distance? A candlelit lodge is built into the far cliff face. Of course there's more to explore here. Okay. The light coming out of the vault gave me a, yeah, right. Okay, that's, right. Sorry, I was just checking what we still had the question marks for. So the Hidden Gorge and that, building with the combination are the main things, or it's presumably the only thing we have left, or at least the big thing we have left in Hidden Gorge, and then the rest is all underworldy. I guess we should try and finish our boat ride first, right? Yeah? Okay. I'm just, like, not having, the fact that if you stay there long enough for the dam to break, your boat gets washed away is really annoying. Yeah. But Elaine, you're being nitpicky on a YouTuber. They posted a long video about the costumes in House of the Dragon not having the correct foundation garments for Tudor-inspired costumes, except the costumes take their inspiration from the Byzantine Empire, not the Tudor period. That does seem, I don't know if that even feels nitpicky. Those are two very, very different things. So, yeah, I feel like if you're kind of missing the point on that, then yeah, I mean, I don't know. Those, again, very different, but all right. I have decided that I am not watching House of the Dragon, so that's where I'm at with that one. Like, it's not any, like, particular moral stance or anything. I just don't feel like it, so I'm not going to. And, oh, we're targeting issues again. I'm not tired, you're tired. You mean a modern strapless bra underneath still probably isn't correct. That is valid. That is a fair point. But I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on filming too. Like, to some degree, I'm kind of sympathetic in some cases with things like that, because if it's just like, it was either this or the actors be extremely miserable for a 12-hour shooting day, I'm like, you know what, it's fine. But if it's just laziness, well then, you know, like, there's some cases where it matters less, but also then there's something like Our Flag Means Death, which just literally doesn't give a shit, and one of the characters goes around wearing Crocs, which just makes me so happy. You're not watching it, but you've seen the costumes and you thought it might be an interesting video, but you couldn't take the video seriously. That's fair. I watch videos and content about shows and movies that I am not watching or have not watched all the time. So yeah. And yeah, I guess we try to do our boat ride. I don't know what that second stop-off point, or that first stop-off point, I guess, along the boat route is all about. Yeah, I know. Ghost mattery, ghost matter. It's all ghost mattery. Scary, scary doodah. Goodbye. It feels so. This game makes it feel so good when you know something already. Like, it's just like, alright, yeah. It took me like 6 hours to get there the first time, but now I'm good at this. Excuse me. Da 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 da. All right. There we go, and this, and then this, and then this. Yeah, it's good. It's good to feel all zippy. Also, it's honestly really interesting that the ship, like, I mean, I don't know if your ship is going to play a role later. I kind of doubt it, but it's interesting that the ship really isn't a part of this DLC. Like, not in a bad way. I don't know. It's just interesting. It's focused in a different way, right? Okay, gotta go put the thing out first. And a whoop. Oh, creepy wailing thing noises. Elena, it's frustrating that lots of people think historical clothing was a lot more uncomfortable than it was because TV and movies never do it quite right. Of course, it will be uncomfortable if it's the wrong size and worn on bare skin instead of over a shift. Yeah, no, for sure. And that is also a good point. Like, if your actors are having trouble in your period accurate costumes, like, maybe you should make them better. I guess. Definitely a valid point to make on that one. Cause yeah, like, it's not like everyone was just totally okay with being hideously uncomfortable all the time in the past. That's not how it works, right? So, yeah, I get you. Whoop! Onward, steed! But yeah, definitely the way that we look at corsets tends to be either extremely limited to, like, the way they wore them in one small specific time period, or just completely inaccurate. 'Cause, yeah, like, it wasn't even mostly about, like, having the tiniest waist possible in the vast majority of cases. Like, that wasn't the point. So, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think people were regularly, like, passing out because their corset's too tight, because that would be a problem. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, right. There's an elevator there, so that's probably where you come down to something later. That would make sense, I guess. Creepy, creepy caves. Creepy caves, yeah. So yeah, I don't know what upsetting noise was going, whether that was an upsetting noise that we were about to encounter on the other side of this before we got washed out, or if that was just us getting washed out. Elaine, it's like judging what an Olympic athlete wears by Kim Kardashian's clothes. You mean women were doing 16 hours of hard labor a day in them. They couldn't afford to be passing out all the time. Exactly. Definitely that also. Oy. Okay, well, it's looking like it was, in fact, the water last time. Oh, there's the shield. Wait a minute. Where is this? Rumble. Is this the start again? It is. So... Huh. Okay, so now what do I do with that information? Or is it just that we actually need to keep going because then we'll be going in the other direction? Did I get off too soon? Or no, that is the way it goes to begin with. Never mind. You could only return your focus now. What information? The information that the boat loops all the way back around. And yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do with that. Because that means there's something on the loop that I missed. And I mean, I feel like it's the elevator, but I don't know how to get either to where the elevator is at the top or get it to come down. Presuming, like, what's with the creepy glow over there? Is it just a reflection? I guess it is supposed to be. It's very upsetting. But, like, I don't know how to get up to where that is. Or, like, to any of those places. That's the creepy music. And so this is the other tower. Right? Like the middle one? Yeah, video quality plummeted in that tunnel, making it look like DOS Doom. That's kind of funny. But, like, I don't... Is there anything to do in... Like, I don't know if there's something to do in every little section or not. Like, I would assume probably not. But also, like... The fuck do I know? I mean, yeah, okay, so that is definitely the center tower's entrance thing. Oh. How do I get there? And then go there. Okay, so it makes sense that there's a back entrance to the tower in this version of the world too. Is that also more accessible after the dam breaks like it is in the real world? That would make sense. Okay, but what is this? How do I deal with this? Okay, oh wait, this is the, okay, no, this is the Hidden Gorge one. Okay. Sorry, it's taking me way too long to figure this out, but I am beginning to understand. So there isn't anything I can do here. But the area in which the bell is in is probably, well, I mean, it's definitely where I'm missing something because, but, I need to get off for sure, but I'm trying to figure out, I like how the chains just disappear. It's really interesting. Trying to figure out, like, where exactly you are when you come into this realm via bell. As, like, in comparison to where we are right now. Yeah, you get there from the tower, but with a twist. Okay, interesting. But no, once the tower falls, you'll get snuffed out of the other world. Well, no, but it falls halfway before it falls all the way, right? So So theoretically, that's not a thing? I don't know. And then this is the boat one? Yeah, okay, just checking. But like, this obviously doesn't look the same as when you exit the bell chamber in the other world. Because there's that elevator that drops you down. I mean, maybe that part's an underwater lake. I don't fucking know. I don't know that I can do anything with this, but ghost matter projector is interesting. Okay, let's be clear. You access it in the other world, not outside. I know. But I mean, shit tilts and whatever in the other world when it happens in the real world too. So I'm asking if the tower falling halfway in the real world makes it also fall halfway in the other world, making that easier to access. But yeah, apparently I just didn't walk in the right spot last time. Oh boy. Apparently not, Nelgar. Okay, we're carrying it away, right? Okay, I mean, oh, no, don't. Fuck. Can I exit this? Rip. I didn't mean to. Well, okay, I guess we can watch a little harder. Okay. So that's before it was submerged. Enter the ghost realm. Carry the thing away after it also enters the ghost realm. Yes, move out of it. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize, and I took a drink of water instead. Damn it! Okay, yeah. Cool. I'm looking for any discrepancies. Am I... No, it's just the same thing from two different angles, which makes sense. Huh. I am unclear. I am unclear on what exactly I am supposed to do at the moment. And so I'm going to leave here, hopefully before my boat is washed away. And go to the other one. Oh boy. Oi! No! No, 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 no. Let's go! No! No! Where'd the boat go? I tried so hard. It got so far. Whee! Oh, that's gonna hurt. No, let me up, please. I don't like it here. Oh no. Oh no. Every time, man. Okay, can I please go over this way? Please. Can I? Thank you. Alright, well, that was brutal and terrible and stupid, and my timing was almost good enough, but not good enough, in the end. And here we are. I kind of want to go to the other one already, but now that we, like, actually noted the entrance, which I had already... Oh, God. Oh, no, that was just the thing opening, where it's not crashing down just yet. But, like, I had already thought to myself that I should look for the back entrance when I was in the other world, but I forgot. So, I don't know. I don't have a better excuse for you. Whoop. So I guess... Okay, so... Boop. And a boop. Well, that means something. Okay, how do I get there, though? Huh. Oh, I mean, I should probably try, doing this. Right? I need to take a different look. Well, I'm trying to do that. I'm looking around. I might... I don't like the sounds in here. I mean, okay. And I can't seem to extinguish those from here. Maybe from elsewhere. But yeah, I can't, like, get around. Look from another angle, you mean? Well... I mean, sure, valid, but... I feel like there should be something over there, but... Oh, that's not really what I wanted to do. There's gotta be a reason I can put those out. Or can I put all of the candles out and I just didn't know? Oh, fuck. Take a step back, not literally. You didn't mean look around. Well, fine! Oh, shit. I didn't mean look around either. But, like... There's nothing... Yeah, I can't... Oh, is this what we're thinking? Is it something to do with this? You can turn off all the regular candles. Yeah, okay, well, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I figured out the focusing light part. But, hello? Can I do anything? No, go outside. Well, fine! It wasn't that weird of an idea. Yeah, I know I'm losing time! Okay, can I... Is there... Is this the implication? To go over here? No, that's not... I mean, maybe? Oh, yeah, that's too far away. That's too far. God damn it. I would like to see. Would like to understand. What do you mean? Continue what? God, from over there? Oh, it is from over there. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Okay, I get it. But how do I get over there? 'Cause isn't that through the door I can't open? Here. Oh, I see. I mean, is that an option? Oh god. No! Come on, that could have worked, right? That could have worked. Right? Cause I don't know how else to get through there. Candles what? Fine. I thought I already lit all the candles that could have opened that door. Well, fuck. There we go. Goodbye. That probably couldn't have worked. I mean, are you sure though? Right. So this boat is apparently gone, which is a real bummer, but also, I mean, again, oh, that boat isn't gone. I guess I shall spend the last of my life on this boat. I'm not gonna make it anywhere in time for anything, but you know, we'll try. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I mean, we did, I wasn't sure if I could actually get this boat down this channel. So I guess at least we proved a point there. I'm tiptoeing around the solution, always backtracking when I get closer. Well, like, I don't... Half the time when I move on from something, you guys are like, no, go back. And then the other half of the time, it's like, oh, you're spending all of your time looking at the wrong thing. So what do you want from me? You guys are so mean to me. But yeah, so I blame you guys as much as me. But yes, I am dumb and bad at game. And yes, I know the stream delay doesn't help. Of course, okay, so Nulgar, you know that I consider stream delay. You know that I do. I just don't know what I was talking about when that piece of the stream that you're responding to happened, because I don't know how long your stream delay is. And even if I did, I have ADHD. What do you want from me? Hey, we did make it all the way here in time to die. Good for us. Look at us go. There it is. But of course I consider that. I'm not that dumb. Jeez. Dumb, yes. That dumb, not quite. Not quite. I go in wrong direction A, you try and warn me, and then you turn in direction B and then read it and think it's about B. No, I read it and then think it's about B because I'm already there, even though I consider it stream delay because I don't know how long the delay is. You're just mean. You're just mean to me. That's all you want. You just want to be mean. It's fine. Be that way. It's fine. We'll get there. Shut up. Dump da dee dump dump dum. Okay. We learned nothing apparently. Great. I feel like, yeah, no, we really didn't. Fred, it's time for you to go. Have a great stream and a wonderful evening. You also have a wonderful evening, Fred. And since I will not see you tomorrow because I'm not streaming, and etc. I hope you have an excellent weekend as well. Thank you very much for hanging out as always, and yeah, yay for being done work. I think I said have an excellent evening also, but I might have just said weekend. I don't know. Brain sometimes gets a little ahead of me there, you know. Do. Apparently you had like a 30-second additional delay. You paused as I was about to enter the elevator and then I was already reading the shift log. Okay, see, that's not my fault then, right? Right? I mean, maybe it is. I am genuinely extremely frustrated about my stream quality issues lately, and I am working on it. But, you know, why did I do that? It's a work in progress. Yep. So, wow, I almost missed that. It's not me, it's Twitch. I mean, I don't know. Fred, Monday's the holiday, so you get a long weekend. That's right, I forgot about that, even though I literally mentioned it earlier in the stream. Awesome! Happy long weekend. Although I will be around on Sunday, too, so. Nulgar, you don't send the feed with 30-second delay. I mean, okay, that's fair, but still, I've been having quality issues and I'm still mad about it. And I genuinely can't figure out what's causing it. I have checked and tried so many things, and it's just frustrating, I'm gonna be honest. So, but yeah, hopefully I'm fixing it soon. We'll see. And if the solution I'm working on doesn't fix it, then that's bad news. Cause then I'm out of ideas. So hopefully we're good. Ugh. I mean, honestly, the boating mechanic is kind of just the worst, but in like a sort of endearing way, if that makes any sense. And like it is kind of like a lot of things in this game where you do eventually get used to it and it gets better. And I feel like they're well designed. The methods of transport in this game are well designed in a lot of ways, or in that regard. And I mean, not all of the, like, actual discovery mechanics and stuff, too, especially in the base game, but, like, most of them, so, yeah. Oh, I didn't grab the artifact. What am I doing? Ah! Why am I like this? Okay, I guess we're going to the other tower. I was so close to figuring something out. I mean, I guess we could go get it and then come back. The boat is like a pet, you can only guide it slightly. This is very true. It does absolutely have a mind of its own. I've barely done anything in this second tower yet, and I kind of like want to keep it that way, in the sense that like I just kind of want to actually execute the tower thing now, but like I don't know how much of the loop it wastes to then go all the way back around. It's not that bad, right? Because we do basically have until the end of the loop to be in that middle tower, so... Fuck, I can't- I'm so mad at myself. That was so dumb, but like... Whatever, it's fine. At least there's two, I guess. Oh, man. But yeah, like I've only been in this one like when I had a little extra time, so. Or maybe rather like riding an animal that takes commands, but only if it's agreeable. Yeah, I mean, either works, I think. But yeah, it's a little unruly. I do like that there's straight up a break in the fence here that's like, yeah, if you want to yeet yourself down to your boat, that is in fact a perfectly valid idea, Robin. Excellent plan. I mean, I guess normally I call myself Raz on stream, but I wasn't, doesn't matter. Not exactly sneaky about it. So then we're gonna have to do the whole thing where we have to wait for the fucking dam to lift us over. But it's okay. I mean, I could go in this direction again, but again, like the only thing I can do in there right now is enter codes, and I don't have those codes yet, so yeah, we'll see. Alright. Oh no, oh no, okay. I mean, I guess this isn't that hard to correct in this particular pickup spot, but yeah. My hair is like stuck to my head because of the whole recent haircut Velcro problem, but you know, that's fine. I'm so mad at myself. I'm so mad for not just grabbing the fucking artifact. But I didn't want to go into the first tower this time, so I just didn't even, I was so mad. Whatever. But yeah, not exactly thrilled with myself, for that one, I'll be honest. No. Oh. There's... See, like, that's the thing, is, like, the thing on the window seems like a shield. The green thing is what I'm presuming are sails, but I don't know. And, like, it would kind of make sense if it's just trying to move itself out of the range of the supernova, because, like, we have... part of me is like, should I be watching The Stranger from outside later in the loop, see where it's going, if it's still on its thing, but whatever. But yeah, like, that would make sense if it was just trying to, like, save itself from the supernova. Yeah, okay. Nose tapping, good. So yeah, like, that makes sense. Supernova triggers it. It goes, oh shit, I gotta get out of here. It's got, like, we have the thing that we know it's tracking the radius of the supernova. So, like, that makes sense. Okay. So, yeah, sure. Puts up shielding, opens the solar sails because supernova incoming. Which, I don't know, I guess... I don't know if we're ever gonna get more of a description than... or, like, reasoning than that behind the dam breaking, because, like, just, you know, critical infrastructure gets damaged because hasn't moved very long time problem things, right? That's possible, and I'm cool with that being the explanation if it is that, but I don't know if we're going to get more detail than that or not. So we will see, I suppose. And boop. When I was doing that yesterday, I feel like it was getting me to, it was making me sleep for like 13 or 15 minutes or whatever, instead of just immediately letting me do it a minute in. It's weird. But you know, whatever, that's cool. Oh, I'm putting them out. I'm putting them out. Okay. That makes sense. That shouldn't have been that hard for me to figure out. Ooh, neat. And I guess that means we can also go through here. Yeah. If we want to. Wait. Oh, this isn't just the one that we went through before. Okay, now I'm getting distracted. I would like to take that. Okay, this is the one over here, right? Yeah, oh, don't look at the hands, just in case. Okay, so we're gonna come back for that because, I don't feel like dealing with it right now. Oh, it's dark in here now and I don't like that. But he only got one thump off while we were in there, then we ran away. Bravely ran away. I mean, I guess I can light these. But also, I guess that was, like, good to demonstrate that I can extinguish them, considering I was apparently too dumb to notice that before. Okay. Because now I gotta see what's in here, too, right? Interesting. Lady Robin bravely ran away. Thank you! Yes, you understand my reference. Brave Lady Robin bravely ran away. Okay, so, and then you can summon yonder boat from here, which is interesting. Oh, that's weird. That's a weird thought. What do I do with that information? Do I do anything with that information? Does it just... It's probably just a shortcut, I guess, but... Huh. Could I So does that mean I could get... Like, I could actually traverse the other world and exit at the other... circle? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know that it matters, but... Interesting. I am a little bit scared. Okay, so we've got all of our lights except this one. Should I have done that? Was there a thing that wasn't activated up here before and now it is? Okay, it's the roof. Okay, let me look out over this world. I don't know if that is a hand. I feel like I might be able to focus on that and zoom over there, but I don't know if I want to. Like, it makes sense that it's all connected. Like, I get that. Hi. I have to assume that's, like, the real... I wonder if that's the real sky around here or the real sky around their homeworld. I have to assume that it's the second option. Okay, so what happens if I extinguish all of y'all? Okay, well that was just the tilt. It's just the tilt, not the fall. Did anything change? Well, something changed. I don't really know what, but something. Or, oh no, I guess that was the same sound. That was the same sound as before the water came last time too, right? Okay, maybe it was just the water. Okay. Well, I mean, not the water. It's like clearly like something's reaction to it, but you know. Okay, so what am I supposed to learn from this then? Also, huh. I'm not clear on this. I mean, I lit the thing now though, right? Because one of them was out. Or two of them? I don't even know. It's a much longer staircase when you go in this way, which, I mean, obviously, but yeah. Okay. So, boathousey, boathousey. Welcome to the boathouse. And yeah, so that is going, like, the same way. It's the same boat, nothing different there. Leave them off. Fine. I mean, I figured lighting all of them was just as much of a valid option given that there was one that was unlit when I got in there, so you're not allowed to be mad at me for that. Also, 6 is not the number of corpses downstairs, so I don't... But, like, I guess it's the same number of lights that are in that room in the real world, too, so I don't know exactly how those lights... Like, I don't even know if those lights correspond to the people downstairs, but it would make sense if they do, because there was only one left. I mean, what happened? Did anything actually change out here? I mean, I guess I should... Should I... it's not the people. Okay, interesting. Okay, well then I won't bother looking in on the people. It corresponds to something, yes, elsewhere. Well, yeah, of course it corresponds to something. But yeah, I guess there's one off because, you know. Oh god, stop thumping around. It's so fucking unsettling. I hate it. Okay. Oh boy. Oh no, here we go. Really, really proud of myself for not noticing this earlier. I know that there is like some evil nasty sentry over there, so I'm just kind of wandering a bit first. Okay. 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 Oh, no. Fuck you. So... I obviously can't... Elsewhere but similar. Yeah, Like this? Yeah, so obviously... Oops. Can't get across this right now. Okay, well, it was apparently still a problem. Okay, so I don't know what I can do with that. Oh, and then, yeah, there wasn't anywhere over there. Huh. Okay, so I guess it's fine. I still don't know what to do with this. But yeah. Right, no way back that way. That's the problem there. I forgot about that. And originally I thought that elevator was going up. And then I didn't necessarily want to know what was that with Mr. Thumpy Thumps. But yeah. Huh. So boat? I don't know how much time we have left. But I guess it remains to be seen if there is something different if I do the boat now. I feel like that last little bit there was all wasted time, but I guess we kind of learned something. At least we know how to get down there. Come here, boaty boat. Here, boat. Boaty McBoatface. I remain unconvinced that they're... Oh, shit. No. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Actually, right. That's right. This one has a hole. Yeah, so once again, 2 minutes. I don't know if I like taking this 2 minutes to like debrief over what the leap was, or if I feel like I'm just wasting time, but whatever. Okay. Now the question is it worth coming back here right away to try and get on that boat and see what happens? Or I'll turn the lights off and get on the boat and see what happens, because there's presumably something. Or do I just go to the tower in the Hidden Gorge? I mean, I guess we might as well come back here and kind of continue, like, finishing this, but also, yeah, I don't know. It's really easy to talk until the actual explosion happens, but then just, like, sitting here waiting for the explosion to actually catch you is weird. But it feels weird to, like, meditate when the supernova is already on its way and the sky nears empty outside. Not entirely, but nearly. Huh. Still interesting watching the explosions. But yeah, I definitely love to... Actually, okay. I should check my map when the sails open, maybe next time. Because I've noticed that it said unable to pinpoint location like a different time too, and I wasn't thinking about what that meant. And like, it makes sense if the stranger is just yeeting itself out of the system. Like, that makes sense. I'm cool with that. I'm just like curious if I can actually see where it's headed, right? I don't know. So we have to have something in the ship's log, right? No? Man, I feel like I feel like the ship log is just like not super helpful. Oh, okay. So there's nothing else to discover there, but I should maybe still go turn off the lights? Candlelit tower sits atop a nearby island. The well at the bottom of the village is guarded by a statue that activates an alarm bell when it sees me. I found the remains of a burned out building on the outskirts of the village. I reached the tower's upper floors by projecting a path to a second entrance at the back of the tower. Yes. That is not as much information as I was hoping for. I'll be honest. Okay. So go turn the lights off. Leave. Go to the Hidden Gorge one? Perhaps? Yeah? I'm not sure. I think that's not an unreasonable plan. You know? Right. So, sure. I think that's the plan for now. Let me know if that's real dumb, but I think that's an okay plan, at least. I do like how the music just like sort of the gentle music is really kind of picking up and kicking in when you get here, and then it's like, nope, never mind. Chill? Not here. I mean, it's not that bad. I am getting better at driving upside down into this thing. Like, I don't I don't know a better way to consistently get in here. Like, I know that I could rotate, but I don't want to. It's a pain in the ass. Okay, can I get over that, please? Thank you. But yeah, it's annoying. Why? Why? That was very dumb of me. No worries, though. And I mean, whatever. I'll just let it pick me up and do it again, I guess. It's better than trying to park it. But not parking it, you know? I don't know. For fuck's sakes. We're not gonna forget the artifact this time. It's important. Don't forget your artifact, kids. It's the most important meal of the day. Ooh-wee, that was a little bit exciting. So, yes, go turn out lights, go to second tower. That is plan. Plan is that. I don't think I've ever actually left that tower. I've just landed on it and then it gets swept away. Right. Ow. Always with the rapids. Cruising. Cruising. So hopefully this should be pretty quick. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it before the sales kick in, but, you know, maybe. Okay, no, sorry, apparently, right, alright, we already can't see it, sorry, I was gonna, that was a thing that I kept in the back of my mind too, is also that I need to check if that's even possible. I don't know if it matters, I guess. It doesn't really. It really, really doesn't, I guess. I was just curious, okay. Away we go again. This is definitely getting more routine, but still fucking creepy, man. Ghost matter fires. Whatever the hell else with the corpses and the stuff. It's just not, it's not great, you know? Okay, whoop. Light the thingies, all the candles. Da, da, da. Okay, and a whoop, and a whoop, and let's go. One creepy thump-a-thump. Nice. I mean, I'm assuming there's an explanation for that later. And I don't know that I really want to know what it is. Okay, cause yeah, like I could get in the boat and like get back to the other thing, but yeah, I don't know. Okay. Such a long staircase. Dramatic extinguishing. Ow. Yeah, I wanted to do that and scratch my face at the same time, and then I realized that that's a little difficult with a curved stairway. Oh well. Alright, here we go. And, whoop! What? fastest way, don't judge me. Very Inception, you know? You need your watery kick. That was the wrong direction. Did we actually do that before the shield? I think we might have. Ooh, go us. Oh, not shield. Well, shield and sails. And there we go. Oh, it does like fully black it out for a second. Interesting. But we did. We did technically do that. Before the first oh shit, your time's running out thing, you know? And that's nice. I like that. It bodes well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Crashy, I didn't want to do a little crashy crash, but okay. There we go. Current officially switched. Alright. Yeah, well, I was trying to stop that and it didn't let me, okay? Okay, we did it. We did it. We're here. We're great. We're awesome. We're exciting. So, yeah, I have technically been in this tower, but I feel like I haven't done anything to figure anything out. So, I don't know. I don't know what we're in for. And actually, given that that goes to that boat, maybe the lights being extinguished doesn't even matter in this one. Maybe it only matters in the bell or whatever. I don't fucking know, so we'll see, I guess. Grabby. Okay. Remember how long it took me to figure out how to open that? God. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we're up against. I don't really remember. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, we didn't get very far in here because we died. Slash ran out of time. Right? I think that's what happened. I don't know. Whatever. Something like that. Sounds right. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. But I do like the little bridge tactic. I feel like that should have probably taught me something as far as the other place. I'm just an idiot though, so it is what it is. So I went up here last time, didn't I? Was that a growl? There's somebody in here. I mean, that's kind of the implication already, I guess. Ugh. So creepy. Unsettling. Okay, no, I did end up going down here. Right. This is about where we were when we got our butts kicked / ran out of time. Right. Creaky, crumbly noises. Yes, we have looked at this. We have kind of been here. So pretty. I do like how Outer Wilds manages to make me feel very unsettled and also like it's probably not actually a person or alive, right? It's oh, but it's moving so much. Ugh. I hate it here. Yeah, we were just running around listening to the muffled music before we got exploded last time. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. I mean, I guess I should... Like, it's just clips of home or whatever, right? Yeah. Yeah, repeats. Didn't think I was missing anything specifically there, but you know. Oh, what is the music doing? Something. It's doing something. Oh, did I go the wrong way, music? It's a restaurant. Kinda. Oh, hello. Miss Baby. I don't even know where she is. She just screamed at me. Okay. Okay. Can't get back that way. We'd have to go the long way. But also, what's down here? Or maybe I can get back this way? Okay, that's the dam. Aha! Okay, yeah, that happens after the dam breaks, that sound. Okay. Oh boy. I am unsettled. I can't, okay, just wanna go this way first, if that's leaving the building. Hello! Come here! Are you gonna come here without me having to come fetch you? Does that mean you'd stay? Hey! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my god, a big loop of hair. Who knew? Lily, where are you going? Hey! Hey! Look at the baby! No, stay here, please. Oh, I mean... Okay. I'll take it, I guess. Hey! How's it going, pretty girl? We can kind of see your face. If you're gonna stick around, I guess that we'll take it. It's a Lily sighting that isn't like a disgruntled and kidnapped Lily. How rare is that? Hey! Why are you sitting over there? Elevator bum? Come here. No? Okay, well. Yeah, we like face rubs. Yes, we do. Mm-hmm. Pretty girl. Yeah. Would you like to come sit here? Okay. She just apparently wants to sit here and get pet, which, you know what? That's cool. We could do that for a minute. No spoopy, less spoopy then, right? Right, baby girl? Oh, I'm sorry. You can't believe it. I know. What is this? We have been blessed this Thursday. By the Princess Potato. Ah, oui, oui. Une pomme de terre. Clearly not interested. Yeah, I know, right? And she's usually the one that, like, listens to me being like, come over here a lot better than Pabu does, but... Come here for pets. She's like... A, no, and B, I know that if I ignore you, you'll just keep petting me where I already am. Wondrous to see her for this long. Yeah. It was a big yawn, baby girl. Big yawn for a small baby. I mean, I could move the camera a bit, but if I start fidgeting with shit, she'll probably bail, because that's what she does. But yeah, I don't know if... I mean, I think we've had Lily sleep in the box, like, once or twice. But in a year of streaming, I feel like this is maybe the longest Lily has ever been on camera, aside from that. Hey. My goodness, so pretty. You shed too much, though. Hey. Hey. Aw. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. Really a shame that they can barely see you, kitten. Aw, yeah, there we go. So cute. So sweet. Yeah. It is very, very strange for her to be here this long, and I feel like I should keep petting her because I don't know how long she's going to stay. She might stay as long as I'm paying attention to her, because she did come here of her own free will, but maybe not. What's up, baby girl? What? Like, she's got, like, her back leg ready to go. I don't know what she's doing. What do you do? Is this because of the elevator bum? Yeah, never mind. That's probably what that's about. Hey. Where you going? What you doing? You're slowly drifting off to the side. Yeah? She's so soft. It's very, very thick fur. Hence the shedding. You know? Yeah, she doesn't like when I do that. Okay. Should I go back to mysteries, baby? Mysteries? Mysteries? Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, this is very cute, and I will keep petting you when I get the chance, but I guess the different frame will cut most of the cat out, but, you know, we'll see. She's still here, but yeah, I don't know. I don't have enough chatter that isn't game related to just sit here and pet her right now. Okay, so a door just closed? What is that? Huh. Okay, well, the whole door thing was creepy. Oh, that was a big yawn, baby girl. Okay. Hi! Where are you going? Oh. Okay, bye. I mean, I guess we expected that. Okay. Alright, I don't know what the music that started and then stopped there was about. Guess it was just because I was in that building or something. And presumably this is just a thing that goes down to the water, so... I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. When your AC is on, you're cold, but as soon as you turn it off, you're hot. It's September. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. That's the whole mood, honestly. I mean, I know what I'm going to find. I just... I'm just trying to figure out if... I mean, I guess, I don't know. I'm just wondering if I'm gonna need to put this down and then come back here from a different tower or whatever at some point. But maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. No idea. Like, the fact that I can get down into that room now has to mean something, right? Like, it can't... I don't know. Also, like, what's up with that? And what is down there? Huh. Creaky, creaky. But, like, I can't, like, extinguish these. What the fuck was that? Oh. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That was actually after, but there is now a weed whacker noises in the background. So if you could hear that, let me know. Is that... Okay, I had to try. Okay, the sound was just me running into the lantern. Okay. For some reason, I thought that looked different before. But I guess not. Oh, what is happening? Where am I going? What is different? Walk into the tree. So is that telling me something about the overworld or not? That's the question. Right? Maybe not. It was probably just their old planet, right? But yeah, when you go out in the morning, you put on a long sleeve shirt over your t-shirt against the 11 to 14 degrees, but as soon as you get to work, you take it off and don't put it back on. Yeah, that's yep, fall. Working as intended, I guess. Huh. What am I supposed to do with all of this? Still don't know how to get down there, which is interesting. Is this different than this was before, or have I just not looked? Okay, well, I definitely haven't looked at this. Okay, so what were we watching? Music, okay. Culture, the arts. Hello. Okay, well, oh baby, oh, the weed whacker noise is freaking him out, and I think that's why he's here. He's here for comfort. But now he's going over, sit over on the desk, and Lily has her face 100% in his ass. So that was great. And now he's gonna go look out the window. So Pabu might be back, but you know, we got half a second of Pabu there. What are you sick fucks looking at, huh? Huh? Ooh. Just a lot of people just looking into the abyss over here, which, I mean, honestly, it's probably a very good view. So, you know. Okay, but what do I do with... Oh, what's that? How do I get over there? What am I doing? I am tempted to call the stream after this loop because, again, I don't know how much I have left and I want to have content for Sunday, although it is now. Is that... Oh no, that was that building music again, not necessarily... Yeah, that is a thing that I can light a thing with, but how do I get over there? Do I have to go down? Does that... I don't think so. Does that... I don't think that changes anything, though. The fuck was that about? Or was that the... We have to be farther in the loop than the dam breaking, right? Maybe not. I mean, I guess this is the one that's farthest away. But yeah, like, it's not like there's a... Okay, maybe they're just... Okay, but do they ever screech just because the loop is ending? Okay, so if I can get there... Or... there... Well... Or there? But that's probably the... Okay. I have to assume that that's the door with the tree on it. Down there, and we can't open that. But theoretically, we can... find... that other place? Is it this? No. I don't remember exactly where this goes. Just up to the projection room, I think? Where am I? Again. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The loop's over, but, you know, that's going back, isn't it? What are you doing, bud? Come over here. Yeah, not exactly sure what I'm looking for. Hey, come here. Let's wait until we die, and then we can spend some time chatting a little bit and with baby boy. Yeah? Okay, that sounds like a plan to me too, bud. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, thank you for hitting my mouse. It was kind of rude, but alright. I guess I'll do the thing where I check the ship log real quick again before we call it. As far as the game, I guess, we will spend some time with Pabu. Worry not. He has his feet on the keyboard. He is in his element. He's having a good time. Oh, baby. Yeah? Pabu really woke up and chose violence today, so I don't know. Maybe he's in a better mood now. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if you guys heard that adorable little groan or not. It's really hard to catch on microphone for some reason. We learned one thing. I found a mural of a large tree on the bottom floor of the lodge. Okay, I guess it does have some relevance then. As long as he doesn't mute me again, we'll try. I think we've switched scenes more recently than we've muted, so spacebar itself won't do that, at least. Okay, so the tree definitely has something going on. Right. Okay. 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 Interesting. I quit on cam, just, you know, to, really make sure that I close the game again. Anyway, we're aiming camera down because Pabu time. Here, we'll back the mic up a bit. Talk a little bit louder. not really. Okay, buddy, hang on a second. I just gotta put this over here. Yeah. Are you just gonna sulk? You're just gonna sulk. Mostly with most of you except your face on camera. Yeah? You sulky baby. I mean, he's happy. Just also a sad boy, if you know the kind of sad boy that I mean. The saddest boy, the one whose life is so very difficult. So yeah. I am trying to figure out if I have anything useful to say about where we're at in the story. And, like, if I have any insight. Obviously, I need to get to the other side of the canyon there. Which may or may not involve finding a tree in real life? I don't know. Because, like, I was figuring maybe it was just reminiscent of the place they lived before, because that seems to track in terms of their imagery and stuff, but then the ship's log took note of it, so... Dude, you can't just ask me what is the other world repeatedly and have me have any better ideas aside from the ghost matter dimension. Like, what is it trying to accomplish? I don't know. It's an alternate reality in a sense, but why? Is it... Wait a minute. Okay, so now I'm starting to feel like it's probably significant that, well, no. What did they want with it? Yeah, like, I was gonna say that it's probably significant, but it's not, because the whole thing is a 20-minute time loop, so it's really just a small segment of whatever you're seeing. It's not really indicative of how it is all the time. But, like, is it different that, like, that is their dream world in the sense of, like, that's where they go to experience night and sleep? Or... But at the same time, like, what's with the fucking bell cage thing? What are they trapping in this realm? Like, I mean, probably whatever is going to scare the shit out of me. What enables me to enter it? Well, ghost matter. Sleep. And sleep. So... Yeah. I don't know, is this the only way that they can sleep? But that doesn't make sense, because they had... It's not like they had ghost matter before, presumably. Because, you know, we know that came on the Interloper. And apparently this is... maybe you get to touch the belly, but not pet the belly, is apparently where the rules are today. Can you just sleep at the green fire? Well, I mean, I haven't actually tried. But presumably no. I did say ghost matter? I mean, obviously the artifact specifically too, but... Like, their whole thing is light. That's how they interface with things. I get it in that regard. So the fact that it's night there does feel significant, even though I don't know for sure that it is, just because of the chunk of time we're seeing. And there, yeah, like, there's the whole... I don't think the mic picked up any of that extremely dramatic groan, and that's sad. Yes, the artifact, which is something and ghost matter. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it does. Interfaces with the green flames. I'm gonna go chase Lily. Lily just hopped off the desk. He hasn't decided if he wants to chase her yet. Signs point to no, though. He lazy. He sleepy boy. He tired. No, the ghost matter isn't important. It's just where you can find another artifact. Really? Because that just seems silly because there was a whole pile of ghost matter on, like, and them on the table. So, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe they made them with ghost matter, but that's not actually what does anything, but I don't fucking know. I don't know. Takes a piece of the great flame. Makes it personal, but what about it? And how do you get... Well, no, okay. Like, I guess... I don't know. I guess you probably can't be conscious and, like, awake in the overworld and have a lit artifact. Which makes sense. I'm cool with that. So, presumably it lights up. Yeah, okay, fine. I am focusing on the artifact. What do you want from me? Pabu? What are you doing? No. Pabu, bye. What can you do with it in the other world? Light things. And or extinguish things, but well, no, that's what you do with the statue things. Lighting candles. It is fire. But, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know that I need to figure it out this moment either, but, like, I am trying to think of what the answer to that question might be. Focusing and concealing. Well, and ignite, or just fucking igniting things. I mean, the boat thing isn't any different than light in the real world. I mean, I feel like I should be able to find, like, a projector or whatever and do something like that and just get, like, a bit of a story dump, but I don't think that that's actually going to happen. I don't know. When did he do that? It was probably earlier today, but when did he do that? I mean, I did tell you he woke up and chose violence today, but what the hell, man? God, Pabu. I don't know. What is the artifact gameplay-wise? It's similar to other objects. Well, the flashlight. Right? Not really the lantern, but I guess kind of. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. I don't... On a general scale. Well, what does that even mean, dude? What does that mean? The hell are you talking about? On a general scale? Whatever, man. You can help me figure this out more on Sunday, I think. I will think about it, though. I will see if any of those questions make me think of things. The lantern is in that category, too, but you know, speaking of just DLC stuff. Well, the flashlight isn't just DLC, either. Smart ass. I saw you like the anglerfish, because, you know, there's anglerfish lights, but you're not in control of them. Well, yeah, I know you're tiptoeing around telling me too much, but also I don't want to tiptoe too close because I'm not getting it, right? So that's part of it. Yeah, I don't know. The flashlight is not in that category. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that. Sorry, not light. Well, okay. Light is not what you're talking about. Well, fine, whatever. Okay, shush. I will think about whatever the fuck that is supposed to mean, and we will reconvene on Sunday. Okay, That's where we're at. I think I have to move in another roommate today. Living alone in this economy, nonsense. Anyway, so yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out this week. Time is still really weird this week. I don't know what's happening. I don't feel like writing today. I'm sorry. I love y'all. I don't feel like finding someone new, and friends aren't currently around, which is kind of my fault because I am ending earlier than I often do on Thursdays. But yeah, whatever. This is fun. I do think that we probably have at least one more stream's worth of content in this game. I'm hoping that I'm not like just really fucking up the timing on this. But if we do, then we'll figure it out. Stating something that I know, but taking note of each word. You need the artifact to enter the other world. Cool. I will roll that around in my brain for a while, friend. Okay, there's a lot more. Okay, so, well, I don't know. Hopefully then it's enough for 2 streams, but we'll see. I'm not surprised that I'm doing this a little slowly as opposed to some people, but that's cool. I'm cool with that. I like taking my time with these discoveries. And unless I sprinted, it's definitely 2 more streams, maybe more. Okay, so okay, that's good to know. I probably won't sprint it, but I mean, there is a chance that at some point things will start clicking, but like more quickly. But I do feel like Outer Wilds is good at like making a bunch of things click and then going, nope, gotta think about this again. But yes, I will roll that sentence around in my brain, and I will see if anything comes of it. And if I figure anything out, I'll DM you. All right. But yeah, we will definitely still be doing this until we're done, especially if it's only 2 or 3 more streams. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. It's been great. I've had fun. Mysteries are solving. We are almost at the end of the week. I believe in us. And I will see you guys all on Sunday. Have an excellent evening or night or sleep or wherever you're at. And yeah, bye.